This is number 1, number 2, and I guess number 3. Yes, that's right. And you saw number 4. Mm-hmm. This is called chota peg. And it's the same sort of thing, except these things are all magnetic. You can move them around.
So much more interesting than video games.
Yes, and you can make up your own rules.
I think that's always a good motto, to make up your own rules.
See how many of these slots you can fit.
Look at this.
And you welded all this together? Like, is this all welding?
Yes, this is tubing which I had to make. In fact, the whole thing, this and these tubes and this were all made out of water heater. The outside of the water, the thin metal, which if you hit it too strongly, it dents.
Wow.
And that's it's water heater.
It's just incredible. Your work is just amazing. It truly is.
Yes.
This is the first one. Mm-hmm. And you have to feed it by hand.
Okay. Oh, this is like an original pinball. Oh, look at that.
These balls came from an actual pinball machine, which had been vandalized, and it was in San Francisco in an abandoned building. So this was back in 1961 that I took these balls, and I had them for about 50 years, and then I decided to do something with them. So that's what this is. They're Chinese or Japanese, and they have a little symbol on them, which it's the same symbol on each ball. This is number 2, kinetic power. And again, you can move all this stuff around.
This is amazing. It's absolutely beautiful.
This is spectacular.
It's functional art.
It is functional art. It is just incredible.
So, number 5, if you can imagine being over there and shooting in this direction. What I'm doing now is the canopy. All this again is water heater, and it'll eventually become a landscape like those. It'll be painted.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. We'll have to come back for this one.
Yes, you'll have to come back for this. Come back in about a year and a half. At least. No, a long time.
Okay.
This has
we can do that.
Things in it, 10 all together, which flip back when you hit them hard enough. That's what these slots are in the top of the dome. But when I get to that,
What is your background, work-wise? It's almost like you're an engineer somewhere.
yeah, I've had to do things like I've been a surveyor. Not much of an engineer. My father was a brilliant engineer.
Oh, okay.
And he was very disappointed. Seriously. No, he gave up on me. From the engineering. He was very encouraging in other ways.
Oh, good.
So this is what I'm actually doing. This thing fits over the top of that. It completes the dome.
I see.
And this stuff, which I'm working with, is olive oil can. And so far I've used 24 olive oil cans,
Really?
which I don't have many left. So I'm having to piece together bits of. What am I working on? Where is it? I put it down somewhere. Anyhow, oh yeah, this. This. As you can see, this is all pieced together because I'm worrying about running out of olive oil cans. So this has to be pieced together.
Okay. Now, what's this over here by the door?
That is another sculpture which was galvanized. It's all in one piece. It's supposed to be put up. I think it will go up on Wednesday.
Now, tell me,
It
does
was
someone
in a
come and
show
help you put these
in
up?
Roswell, and I brought it back, and I came back. Well, it came back over 6 months ago, but I haven't had the energy to put it back up.
No,
Now
do you
I
put these
do,
up yourself?
because
All
somebody
these?
has a little bobcat that they can help move it.
Okay,
So-
that's how you do it.
So I put it on this truck, and we'll take it round there. So.
These outside rusty ones.
These are made of the same material as this. It's structural steel. Made some mistakes, and it became shortened by 10 feet. It's very stable now. It's
There's a
not very-
bird's nest in it.
Yes, they love it because there are all these joints fitting it together, and the joints just give a very good purchase for birds' nests.
That's wonderful.
This is called Gordian, as in Gordian knot, and it's made in 16 pieces bolted together, and again it's in 410 A606 structural steel. It's all gas welded, oxyacetylene. All these things are oxyacetylene welded. It's called Starling, and it was finished last year in about May. And it was going to be much taller, but I was offered a show at the Roswell Museum. And the Roswell Museum has a ceiling of only something over 13 feet. So I decided to reduce its height to, it's about 11 feet. If it hadn't been for the show, it would have kept going. This particular shape, this wishbone shape, is repeated and repeated, and it would have kept going. As you can see, here's another one. But I had to bring it to a stop.
Okay, tell us about the Cascabel.
It's got 26 bells. There's one in Roswell, Cascabel 2, which only has 16. It's much better because this ran out of, it goes down to wouldn't go any lower. It's something to do with the physics of bells, which I hadn't quite figured on. But it's 26 is too many. What you do is you can pull it this way. First you set these things to where you want. It sounds much better on the other side because you don't get this clacking sound.
Oh, okay.
But you wouldn't notice the difference. It just does.
It's just incredible.
I called it Cascabel because looking down here, it looks like a cascade of bells. And then I found out later that Cascabel is the Spanish word for a rattlesnake. So
wow.
it seems quite appropriate.
So tell us, are you online, William? Where can we find you?
Yes, I'm online, but this area is dead to email. I don't get email here. If I want email, I have to go somewhere else, like Roswell, and charge up the little thing which gets all this stuff. And recently, I got a letter from my daughter, which enclosed a printout of an email that had been sent to me, but she picked it up because she does this. And the email was from Albuquerque. And so she got it in Chicago. She put it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, and sent it to me. So this is how communications are.
That's great.
People say that I could do better than that if I really tried, but I don't.
Well, thank you. We've got your information, and we'll be sure to get your name out there.
If you like.
Well, we love all your work.
We love all your work. We
more
think
people
it's
should know about
amazing.
it.
Yeah, more people should know about it. Yeah.
You're, like you said, you're Tinnie's best kept secret.
Yeah, you really are Tinnie's best kept secret.
Yes.
Yes. I love your imagination, the games, just everything. It was just such a pleasure talking to you. It truly was.
It's my pleasure, I can assure you.
Thank you.